But if we look at so this was one in Microsoft, and I wouldn't call this A plus because you can sit there and say like, well, gosh, it was just kind of sloppy and stuff like that, and it was one we took just because it's Microsoft and the markets look good. But if you're looking at kind of an A plus setup, it's typically on something like this where you get a really good run. Typically, it's off of a squeeze, so like right here. So you get a really good run, and that was an A plus setup as well. You popped up, you consolidate. The moving averages are staying positive like that, and then you just need to catch its breath.
Right.
And while it's catching its breath, you get the consolidation, the moving. It's just not falling, and that's so great. And what's nice about this is that this kind of gives you an idea of like, all right, this thing is, it's building up power, and then boom. So, an example of something that's maybe not as clean is that, if you see a squeeze like this, and it's like, oh, here's a squeeze, this thing could just keep going higher because right here, we don't know the future. But you'll notice that it's kind of like, well, geez, the momentum's just red, and when it releases energy, the momentum's red. Well,
Right.
that's a sell signal. And so that's something that we'll kind of keep an eye out for. And it's like, it's okay if it's red, but before you get into it, you want to see that turn. It's like the
Mm.
momentum is turned.